came into this country when I was 8 and I was brought over by my stepmom. I found local kids. They were a lot older than me, trying to fit in. I had a BMX. They were just telling me, go around the corner, drop this at this house. I thought it was normal. So when I was introduced to their orders, it was a fact of they wanted me to go away for a week. That's when I probably thought it was a bit weird. After that, they left and I was left there for the day. 3 days have gone. On the third day, a knock at the door. Shortly after that, I had a shotgun being pointed at my face. And at this time, I was 11. I would definitely say death stems from trauma. If you're growing up in an environment where your next door neighbor is a drug dealer, he keeps on pulling up in Mercedes, BMWs, Jaguars, you don't inspire to be a politician or inspire to be a lawyer. You're going to inspire to be that drug dealer. If a child acts in a certain type of way, it's not because they just naturally just thought that. They learned that behavior from somewhere. And even if it was from TV, bro, why are they watching them programs? That means that there was some form of neglect in the household. There's some form of trauma that needs to be addressed. But all the other stuff professionals try to do, they make it really complicated for young people. And even growing up, that's what happened to me a lot. A lot of professionals try to come with the questionnaires and they're this and they're that. None of that helped me. For me, it just made me sit down and think, this is a waste of my time. For me, I felt like I couldn't fit into a room full of professionals. There's no point speaking to them. But now I go into a room full of professionals and I'll speak how I speak. And even if they don't understand me, they ask me. And if I don't understand them, I ask them too. I said to them, I don't understand all that jargon stuff you are talking about. Break it down. Let's simplify it. I do mentoring. I mentor young people. I deliver training to professionals. When delivering training to professionals, I want them to understand a better way to engage. Trauma-informed is not just saying I'm trauma-informed. Trauma-informed is actually working with the person, giving the person autonomy. You shouldn't let your past define your future. And that's one thing I encourage all my young people, that even if you know how to run a line, you know how to run a business, because your skills are transferable.
As the founder of Streets of Growth, Darren Away works with young people to try to prevent them from being caught up in gang violence or intervene if they already are.
In terms of me and my charity Streets of Growth understand what a gang is. A gang basically, in essence, is more than one person. Growing up ourselves in Tower Hamlets, a lot of people were joining gangs because they didn't know how to make friends another way. So it was a way for people that were quite shy to actually make easy friends. You could have a group of young people who are hanging out in the flats and they go to their chicken chip fry-up shop and one of them's wearing clothes that have not got brands on them, and you get an older guy who will target poverty, and they'll go and notice all your friends are buying chicken and chips and you've got, like, you ain't wearing Nike, you're wearing Primark. And then they go, if I give you 100 quid a week, I just want you to stash 2 grand's worth of drugs under your bed. Whenever I call you, you've got to bring it to me. And now they're in debt slavery. A lot of people who live in harmful lifestyles, they often don't know it's an harmful lifestyle. It's normalised. They say, that's the way it is, bruv. A good example, we were out the other day trying to outreach 2 16-year-olds. And there were 12-year-old kids on scooters filming us for older people to show them who we were. So these are some of the hurdles we have. The resistance, you know, those who are exploiting and harming, we're seen as the enemy, aren't we? I mean, like, we're trying to get kids away from violence, away from harm, away from drugs. So we're not met with a red carpet. If there's one thing I would say that you have to build in this work, is you have to learn to build the courage to be disliked. And that's why most people don't intervene. Turn a blind eye, don't get involved because they're scared of reprisals, attacks. Hence why we're in this bubble of we need more youth clubs and more police. No, we don't. We need more community. You know, it's not a simple matter. Get someone back into school, get someone a job. We're talking about a lifestyle. So what we do is we have to work with young people to try and help them build new communities and have a fresh standing in their community so that when they get a job, they're able to maintain healthy, positive behaviours to not juggle between being straight and being road. We are currently working with the Met Police and training new police officers and detectives in our model of approach. And we're creating a better understanding that behind a police officer there is a human. This year is our 23rd year. We set this charity up with £10 and 2 chairs in 2001. We opened up an abandoned shop front in the heart of the community I grew up, and we put a sign up saying Streets of Growth. and we had a dream. I think if I was to tell you the bigger vision of Streets of Growth, and this may sound a surprise to you, is that in 40 years it's no longer needed.